Hello everyone, welcome to Educare 247. This is the first lecture of Financial Awareness series, and this series is very much useful for RBI Grade B and SEBI Grade A examination. In our first lecture, we'll discuss the liquidity boost to NBFCs by RBI. Recently, RBI has announced the targeted long-term repo operation for NBFCs, and we'll discuss the detail of that operation. This topic is very important for the examination, so you can subscribe to Educare 247 for further updates. Educare 247 has launched SEBI Grade A 2020 crash course, and this crash course will be useful in phase 1, phase 2 and interview. In this course we are covering the complete syllabus of paper 2, GS of paper 1, topic by MCQs will be provided. Our content is very concise and crisp. Live doubt session will be taken and important video lessons will be there. Right now we are giving 1000 rupees discount because of world lockdown, so it will be called lockdown learning. You can use code SEBI to get 1000 rupees discount, and you can visit educare247.com and subscribe to the course. On 17th April 2020, Governor of Reserve Bank of India announced liquidity support to non-banking financial companies, and this support is other than the loan extension support. RBI would conduct the targeted long-term repo operation for aggregate amount of 50,000 crore in a installment. Basically, the bank have to invest the fund available under the targeted long-term repo operation in investment grade bonds, commercial papers and non-convertible debentures of NBFCs. RBI has said that small and mid-sized NBFCs and microfinance institutions will receive at least 50% of these funds. So basically it will be targeted to small, micro and mid-sized NBFCs. So that is very important for them because they are lacking in liquidity and it is holding up the growth. The investment under targeted long-term repo operation will be classified as held to maturity HTM. This is also very important. Even if bank total investment is crossing more than 25%, it will be considered as held to maturity. In general sense, NBFC is permitted to invest 25% of their total investment in held to maturity. So this investment, if crossing 25%, is still it will be count as held to maturity. Basically, held to maturity securities are the securities that company purchase and intend to keep hold until they mature. So this will help in the easing the liquidity problem faced by NBFCs and microfinance institution to some extent. NBFCs are facing liquidity pressure since the bank have not extended any repayment moratorium to these entities, but NBFCs have provided same for their borrowers. So this is the double problem. They have given the flexibility to their borrowers, but bank have not given them to the facility. So this will help them to ease their liquidity problem. Let us understand the targeted long-term repo operation. Basically, Reserve Bank of India on March 27 introduced this new tool to enhance liquidity in the system, particularly in the corporate bond market in the wake of COVID-19 crisis. Long-term repo operation is a tool that lets bank borrow 1 to 3 year funds from the central bank at repo rate by providing government securities with similar or higher tenure as collateral. So this is very important. Under long-term repo operation, the bank can borrow for the period of 1 to 3 years at the repo rate. So this is also very important. And this new operation will be called targeted long-term repo operation because they are investing basically in investment grade corporate bond, and this help banks get funds for longer duration as compared to shorter duration up to 28 days. Under 28 days, basically bank receives fund from the RBI by liquidity adjustment facility and marginal standing facility. So this is also very important term. What is investment graded bond? Basically these are the bond which have less credit risk compared to other bond. So these bonds are very safe. And what is commercial paper? It is a short term debt instrument issued by companies to raise funds generally for a time period of 1 year. And what is non-convertible debentures? Basically, it is a debenture which cannot be converted into shares. So these are very important terms which can be asked in the examination, and this is very much in the news, so you must remember all these important terms. Let us understand what is NBFC. NBFC is a company registered under the Companies Act 1956. Basically, these companies are involved in the business of loans and advances, shares, bonds, debenture, securities issued by government or local authorities. But if company's core business or principal business is agricultural activity, industrial activity, and purchase and sale of goods other than securities, they are not called as NBFCs. And what are the features of NBFCs? Basically, NBFCs cannot accept demand deposits. This is the basic difference between bank and NBFCs. And NBFCs do not form the part of payment and settlement system and cannot issue the check drawn on itself. So this is the main feature of NBFC. You must remember all these important points. It can be asked in the examination. Hope you have enjoyed the video. If you have enjoyed the video, like, share and comment and subscribe to Educare 247. Thank you and keep learning.